Is that our
Bristol
train?
Parkway, Newport and Cardiff Central. This train has 8 coaches. First class is at the rear, standard class is at the middle and front. Bicycle spaces are at the very front.
The third and final leg of the UK trip. This trip detailing Cardiff and London. So after we got back from Ireland, we took a train over to Cardiff. I went to see many Doctor Who filming locations, those that aren't in quarries at least. Also some Torchwood locations as well, because basically you can't walk anywhere in Cardiff without seeing a Torchwood filming location. And then visited the Doctor Who experience. At the time, the Christmas special, to Return of Dr. Mysterio, I think it's called, was hot off the press, so that was kind of what they had going on. But they have a front display, and then like an actual simulated experience where you're like piloting the TARDIS. But then the whole showroom, they got a couple of TARDIS consoles there. They have costumes, they have props, they have stuff from so many episodes. It's a wonderful place. I loved it. My wife didn't care for it, but I loved it. After the Doctor Who experience, it was a quick trip to Cardiff Castle. And when I say quick, I mean really quick. We were done in Cardiff Castle for about an hour. That's all the time we had. Highly recommended though, because we were the last tour. I don't know if it's a coincidence because we were the last tour. We were the only 2 people on this whole tour group, so it was a nice, like, personal guided tour of Cardiff Castle, which was really nice. Really, really enjoyable. After Cardiff came London. We all travelled down to London for a few days, stayed in a nice Airbnb. We did lots of sightseeing in London. We didn't go in St. Paul's Cathedral because it was closing, but we looked around the outside of it. Trafalgar Square we went to. Lots of going on tubes, Tower Bridge we also did. Westminster Abbey, obviously you can't film in there, so no videos of that. There was also one day where most of the morning was spent tracking down some money. I traded some Canadian dollars in one of those kiosks, like the little automated currency trading machines. Took $200 from me and didn't give me any money. I called up the guy and was like, well, we can't fix that right now. I was like, okay, when can you? He's like, oh, give me a call in the morning. So I had to give him a call in the morning and track down some money, and they didn't even deliver it to the house. I had to walk for about an hour to go and get the money. Not great experience. I wouldn't use those again. We did go to the Gourmet Burgers, Gourmet Burger Grill, I believe it's called. Quite delicious there. Also saw The Play That Went Wrong. Fantastic play, extremely funny, highly recommended. Also pretty cheap as London plays go, so it's not bad. We did try and go for drinks at the Shard one night, but we got turned away because of dress code, which I thought was kind of rude. But we ended up filling the time just wandering around, really. Some of the other highlights of London, we took a Jack the Ripper tour, which was 1 at night and 2 crowd of people walking, and kind of, you don't want to film somebody's tour because they're kind of, you have to pay for it, you know, in a way. So didn't want to interrupt his tour and film that. We also took several buses, like the tour buses and the river tours as well, which was nice fun. Went to King's Cross Station specifically to push the platform 9 3/4 trolley there. Didn't manage to go into the shop. Well, technically did manage to go in the shop. Only had about 5 minutes. Tried to go back another day. Couldn't do it, unfortunately. Ran out of time, essentially. But then after London, it was essentially back home for a little bit to my hometown for about a day, I think, and just kind of lunch in a local establishment there. Back to London, and then back to Canada on 3 flights, 2 buses, 1 taxi, armed police, in 3 countries. But that's a story for another day. I would like to thank you guys for watching the UK trip videos. 2 weeks in the UK, summed up in 15 minutes of video. Stay tuned because there will be a Sudbury trip coming up, which I did a few months ago. And then in the near, hopefully, future, there will be a Toronto trip. We're going to Toronto in a couple of weeks, and I will be filming some stuff there. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video.